Hey guys, Irish Turtle here, and welcome to episode 2 of FTB Infinity. So I thought I'd just quickly run you through what's going to happen this episode. My plan for this plan is to get our harvester planter set up, sorted over here, so I can sort of get an infinite power generation sorted. I'm going to hopefully show you guys how to do that. I'm also planning on getting some ender chests sorted out, so I can transfer power from here to here. And yeah, so since the last episode, I added them extra better barrels. I've gone and collected resources, as you can see. I've slightly changed the way things have looked. I've got some crafting stations. I've also gone into some Tinker's Construct, so gathered myself some materials, and I've made some of the more more complicated items. I've also got myself another pulverizer because there are certain things here for the recipe that I'm going to be using that don't require them being smelted. I've also upgraded this to an iron chest to hold more items, which is a bonus. I've also expanded down to here, so hopefully, if I get the chance in this episode, I'm going to make an elevator and put that in and show you guys how that works. It's a very simple recipe. Like I said, here is the Tinker's Construct, which is all I've got down here at the minute, but I'm going to hopefully expand and use this as my main factory area, like this is now, but with more machines. I've also briefly gone into the Nether, because you need some of those for ender portals. I've built in there slightly. I'm not going to show you that now because I don't need to. I'll show you next time. Next time I need to go in there. So, to begin with this episode though, I think I'm going to start by making some traveller's gear, which is up here. I've already got the stuff sorted for it. I've already got the items out. So these should help me traverse around a lot quicker. So I'm going to start off by making the goggles. There we go. Right, there's the goggles. The traveller's chest. So again, I've already got a lot of this prepared and ready, so you guys didn't have to watch me fumble about looking for all the different items that I'm going to need. I also have ender pearls, which I've been getting through Ender Zoo. Hang on, does that not work? I need some bronze, apparently, which I actually don't have. And there I was saying I was ready. Copper, and tin, okay. That's fine, I can do that anyway. And there's my tin. Ooh. Yep. Right, let's try that again. There are the traveller's wings. And the boots, which is aluminium, leather, and 2 string. There we go. Right. So now this should hopefully and there we go. Right. So it should mean I can jump higher. I have a zoom, which is a lot more helpful as I don't have Optifine, and that should hopefully make my traversal a lot quicker. Right, so on to today's plans for this episode. Right, so initially what I've done is I've cleared out myself an area here. I've started off with making a hole. I've actually dug out the entire area underneath there, and I've also pre-prepared some of the items I'm going to need for this. The idea is similar to my first episode. I'm going to be using 2 dynamos instead of 1 though. An aqueous accumulator, although I think I'm actually 1 short on those, so I'll probably be making another one of those some point in this episode. And yeah, so that'll be the 2 dynamos with the aqueous accumulator underneath. I might make a hardened energy cell. I'm considering that in a minute. I'm not 100% sure. Again, if I do, you guys will see that obviously. But it'll just be a straight power cycle going around, and then the offset will go into an ender chest, which will fuel everything else over here. So to begin with, I'm going to want to make a harvester. Now, this is, let's have a look, requires a machine frame as per normal, so that's It's going to be a lot easier now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, need some tin. Have I not got any more tin? No, I do. There we go. Gonna have to go and mine some more tin later. Anyway, so yes. So the plan is to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I'm gonna need 3 more cobblestone. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you there. Stone. And then we make our tin gear like that. And then it's iron. And glass again. So iron. Oh, I've got my glass. So 2, 3, 4. You there. And you. So if I got these the wrong way around. There we go. I'm also going to need a redstone reception coil, which is gold. So I can put that there. You see there, and there we go. Okay, plastic sheets. Now, these are made from raw plastic. I happen to have some already made, but for those of you that are wondering, to get this, all you need to do is get yourself a rubber tree. You cut the rubber tree down, and this gives you a block of rubber wood. And actually, I'll just show you. It gives you a block of rubber wood and raw rubber. Oh, hello. Now, the raw rubber is then cooked in furnace, and it gives you a rubber ingot. You then smelt this again, and it gives you the plastic that I'm using now. So, if I demonstrate, I'll put that in there. While I'm doing that, so yeah, you get your raw plastic and put it together to make plastic sheets. Now, as you'll see in a second, I smelt that, and it gives me a rubber bar. Now, these rubber bars, once they're smelted, I will show you. So go back round, and they'll then become the plastic, raw plastic. So that's these two sorted. I need a set of shears, so that's that, and that. There we go. 2 gold gears, which I believe are tin gear. No, iron gears. So, is there an easier way to make an iron gear? Yep. So it's just iron and gold. That's the simple way of doing it. So I need a bit more gold out, which is fine. So go iron in the middle. I need 2. What am I doing? And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. My 2 gold gears, and finally we need invar. Now this I've had a bit of an issue with to begin with because I didn't understand how I was making it, but after a little bit of time, hang on a second, I realised that what I was doing was I was confusing myself essentially. So to make this, you need to get yourself some ferrous metal, which is obviously the ore, which I have some of stored already. I think I've cooked it off actually. Okay, so I've cooked it off anyway. But what you do is you have your pulverised ferrous metal. I'm going to use an iron ingot for this just simply to save trouble. So you put that in there, like that. Yeah, I must have cooked it off. Jumped ahead. Okay, so yep. So now I have my pulverised iron and my pulverised ferrous metal. So to make the ingot, it is simply... Oop, I need another ingot. So obviously you cook up, you do this probably from an ore, not from a thing like I am, and it's just that, and that makes you an invar blend. This invar blend is then dropped straight into a furnace, and you make yourself some invar ingots. which I have already cooked some up pretty. So then, again, it's just the same as it would be to make an axe. And you have yourself an invar axe. And then I'll take that. And there we go. Okay, so now I should have everything I need. That there and there. That there. That there. That there. And that there. Okay, what have I done wrong? Why are you not? Gold gear, invar. I must have that, surely. Gold gear, redstone reception coil, basic frame, that there, that there, that there, that there. Ah, I missed the machine frame. Right, so that's the first part. Now I also need a planter. Now this is thankfully a little bit more simple. I've already got my plastic sheets ready for that. I just need 2 pistons, which obviously are cobblestone and 2 wood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of you. And I always remember, is it? No, it's just standard wood, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then an iron bar, which I've got, and redstone, so 1, 2. So then we go oh, didn't get myself enough. And that, and there's 1. Put you there. Put you there. Another 2. There, and swap these 2 around. There's my 2 pistons. Copper gears, which are very easy to make. Don't need to do it that way. I can do it the simple way, which is grab the copper out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's my 2 copper gears. Gonna start storing some of these back in, so keep my inventory clear. Plastic sheets we've got. Redstone reception coil again, so we just need 1, 2. No, I only need 1. What am I doing? It's quite easy to get the recipes mixed up, unfortunately. And then there we go. I say unfortunately, it's just me not paying attention, but normally I would. And then we need a flower pot, which is just 3 bricks. Fortunately, I have a large amount of clay. Cook that up like so. But I also have 3 bricks sorted anyway. And there we go. Right, now, I also need the basic machine frame. I know I'd forgotten something, so. Gear back, and put my tin away. I'll do that. Tin gear. 2, 3, 4. So now we just go planter, question mark. And my 2 plastic sheets there and there. And there's my planter, right. I'm going to go put these in place, and I'll then show you what my plan is after that. So I'll just put this in now. Right, so my planter, I've set myself up a location. It's going to be here, right above me. Oh, no. Not where I want it to be. It's going to be there. There we go. Right. That will go there. That will plant saplings when I give it. And then this is going to go here. And we'll take that away. Now I don't need you anymore. Right. So the next part of my plan is to, as I said, I will place down some dynamos and an aqueous accumulator. I need to make myself another aqueous accumulator. So I'm actually going to do that off screen. I've already done that in the first episode, and I'm sure you guys don't want to have to watch me do that again. So I'll be right back in a second. Hey guys, I'm back again. Right, so I now have the 2 steam dynos, the 2 aqueous accumulators, and the redstone furnace. So the plan here is to place the aqueous accumulators down first. They'll go there and there. Then I'm going to have the 2 steam dynamos going one there and one there. I'm going to have to go get a crescent hammer wrench thing in a minute. I've just realised I'm missing that. So I'll do that in a second. Right, they're there anyway. So I will obviously I'll make do with what I've got at the minute. I also have a better barrel here. So oh, there's one other thing I need to go get, which is a diamond pipe. So actually, I'm gonna go grab myself a crescent. Actually, can I make it here? Just let's have a look. What's it need? Iron, tin, and iron. Right, I'm gonna go grab myself one of those, and I'll be back in a moment. Let's try and get everything right this time. And we're back again. Right, so. So what I've done is I've gone and got myself the redstone furnace, the diamond transport pipe, which is crucial to this, and the crescent hammer, which means that I can do that. Now the reason for this is I'm going to have a hardened energy cell in here, possibly later on, which will be fueled by the 2 dynamos together, as opposed to them having to go up and round. So the plan is to have my... Actually, I'm going to have to go up here quickly. The plan is to have, we're going to get the... Is this a clay? I don't want clay, I want the stone first. Stone transport pipe coming out of there. It's going to go up here. It's going to come out of here, and this is where my diamond pipe is going to be. So that will go nicely there. I'm then going to have a stone transport pipe going straight into you. I'm going to have one coming down here, which is where my redstone furnace will be placed. That's going to be there. And I'm going to have another one running off the side here, which is going to be coming down to here, where my better barrel is. So, this is the basic setup so far with just the transport pipes. Allow me to quickly light this area up, because I don't want mobs spawning down here. Right, so the idea is that I'll get things coming through here. I'll get wood, saplings, and apples. The wood is going to come down into here, and it's going to get smelted. Then what's going to happen is coming out of the wood kinesis pipe. Nope, wrong way. I actually just need a stone transport pipe again. It's going to come to here. And then, is there a way for me to do this so they go equally? There must be. If not, I'll just do it this way anyway. So they're going to go into there and feed that. I do not need that pipe there. Though I do want that to go like that, so... Nope, can't do that. Oh, well, we'll do it that way then. Right, this is actually going to have to come out. So... my plan is to have a clay transport pipe here and here. Now, for those of you that don't know, clay transport pipes work slightly different to how normal transport pipe works, in the fact that they will try and input into whatever they're next to before they do anything else. So, I've got normal stone. Wait. That's brilliant. So, these will try and input into here first, and then I'm going to have another stone transport pipe here. It's going to come up to here, and then I'm going to have, this is where the extra coal will go, and I'm going to have an extra barrel there. Is that everything I want? I'm going to have to put a void pipe in as well. Right. This is going to get... This should work out fine, I think. I might have to neaten this up afterwards, once I've figured out... Once I've got it all sorted, you know. Right, so... Now, for the time being, I'm going to use a wood kinesis pipe, just because it's quicker than anything else I have. We're going to feed these out of here. It's going to come up here. Up here. And it's going to go back on itself, which is it's a bit of a nuisance, but it's not the end of the world. I also need to fuel this, I've just realised. And I may have just put those pipes in the wrong place. Awkwardly. It's not the end of the world, I can simply do this. And if I break that, and have... I can come on over here. So this is where I've made it awkward, because I've not done this the way that I planned to. I'm going to try and make this look as neat as possible, so we're going to put you here. We're going to put you... don't need you. Let's move you. So that'll come to there. You know what? I'm just going to have to move everything slightly over. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, it's a bit messier than what I wanted it to, and I will sort this out afterwards once I've got the time. So that's going to have to come out here. You're going to have to go there, and you can come straight down again. Right, that's that sorted. Right. Now the stone kinesis pipe, you're going to come through here, that's going to fuel that and that. You're going to come across here. I'm going to put one of you going into there from the bottom. Right, it's very crude at the minute, but like I said, I will neaten this up in between episodes and show you guys what I've done. So this is the basic setup now. Everything's going to be powered pretty much through this. You've got the planter here. You have the harvester up there, which will run. This will have apples coming into it, and I will organise this once I start getting materials. So I'm going to grab some coal, and we'll fire this thing up. My initial plan is to make sure this thing just runs on a basic level. So once I've got that sorted, I can worry about the order and everything else later. So I'm going to need one of you. I think I have some apples sorted. Who the hell is that? Why are you? Oh, fuck you. Okay, that was a bit weird. Right, so I have my oak wood. I have some oak saplings. Nope, they're rubber saplings. I have... All my preparation has gone to pot. If I run across, actually... Okay, why is he wearing... what I'm wearing? Exactly what I'm wearing. What achievement was that? Missed that. That was bizarre. I might have to check that in a minute. Right, anyway, so, there we go, got an oak sapling there. And I just need an apple, and I have some of these in my fridge. There we go. So, let's try that again. Why has he got everything I... Well, you know what? Spares are spares. That's all good. Right. So, the plan is... I'm going to have green as letting saplings through. Red is apples. Oops. And blue is wood. Oops, don't know why I keep doing that. Right, so now we're going to fire these dynamos up. So we're going to put 64 of you in there, and actually let's halve that. Let's say no. Why are you not collecting water? Why are you being so awkward? Okay, these are not doing what I'm going to do. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to hopefully sort this out. I'm going to try and neaten it up, actually, in this little break here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, and I'm back again. Right, so, as you can see, hopefully, I've neatened this up a little bit. It's not all so annoying. These will now fuel these when they need to. I do actually need one other thing to make all of this work out properly. I want this to expand the entire area of this. So I'm actually going to make the iron... is it upgrade? Upgrade. It is... where is it? There, this is what I need to make. So I need iron, raw plastic, and a gold coin, which actually I found from my dungeon delving. So... again, fortunately we have plastic ready. So, where is it? Upgrade. Iron. So that there. So obviously I'm going to need this for both items of the planter harvester setup, because they're both going to need to expand. Hang on a second, this is starting to get a bit louder than mine. There we go. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to hopefully have the planter harvester set up so that they can hold everything. So these are gold coins I've gained from going through dungeons, exploring everything. So if I use these and I drop them both into there, I have both of my iron upgrades. Now when I drop these in, hopefully what will happen is this will fire up and it starts to, yep, there we go. So that's going to start cutting down trees and giving me saplings. And then I'm going to have to upgrade this little man here. So as you can see, it's cutting down saplings at the minute. They're all coming in. This is now starting to power this. There's I found that there's some sort of issue with the acres accumulator. I'm not 100% sure what it is at the minute, but I'll have that all sorted out by the next episode. But for the moment, that's just running off a couple of buckets. But as you can see, the saplings come in, they'll go straight into the planter, and that will feed up and feed all of that. Hopefully, once this is finished cutting the leaves, it'll start on the wood. Well, there is quite a large amount of wood there. Not wood, leaves. So obviously that will take its time. While it's doing that, I'm actually going to start making the next section of this setup, which is the void pipes. Now these are going to be the bits that I use to throw away the rubbish that I have. So I need glass, shadow ink, or an ink sac, which I definitely know I had some of somewhere. So there's my ink sac. So I'm going to need a few of these, a few redstone, so that'll do, and some glass. So what we do is we put you there, you there, you there. Oh, I get 8 out of that anyway. Okay, sorted. So I'm also going to need to make a void fluid pipe. So that's pipe sealant made from cactus green. So if we come over to here, get one of you, turn you into, oh, cactus juice. That's not what I thought it was. Okay, so I just need to smelt that, so let's finally get to them. Come back over to here. And I'll smelt those two off. And there we go. Right. So this, with one of you, is now a void fluid pipe. So now this, at the minute I've got no use for the sludge that's coming off here, so this will go in here. And as you can see now, the sludge is coming out and it's being destroyed almost instantaneously. Now the point of this was here. Oh, don't want you to go there. Tell you what, I use the last of my stone to come. Again, I've not planned this perfectly, but I have an idea. Just put you there. So basically what will happen is once this is full, this will start to feed off into here and destroy the items there. My plan is also to do the same thing here. I'm going to have what am I doing? And there we go. So we're actually going to put an ender chest just here. So hopefully the whole system will start to speed again. Same issue here, but what you do is you trade that out for clay. Put clay in there. These not running off. Charcoal. See, again I've made that fatal error of not paying attention to what's going to go in now. So just take you out. There we go, 2 of those. So this is now a clay pipe. So again, all you need to do then is put stone one next to it. And void pipe. So that will now destroy any of the wood when we get excess. Now the same thing goes here, except I'm going to put one charcoal in there, and one charcoal in there. Now obviously this will stop the issue of why are they not going? You there with the void pipe on. So now hopefully they're going to start to fuel into here anyway. Obviously the issue here is I'm out of water because the aqueous accumulators are being a bit buggy at the minute, but I'll have those sorted hopefully by next episode. And as you can see, the power is obviously just generating completely around in a circle. This will just keep going until it runs out of power now, which unfortunately won't be that far off. But so my next plan is to make the ender chest. Now these are slightly expensive for what they are. However, I've already gained the materials for them. So we shall go over to here. I'm going to have to see about what's going on there, because that is the same aqueous accumulator. So I don't understand why it's not fueling. I will look into that, but anyway, ender chests. So we take these and we'll start to make the recipe. So we want that, 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 and that. That is okay. And fortunately, we have some wood, so that should not make making these any difficult. So got that. And we only need another one, so there's another chest. I should need 2 obsidian for each, so that's 1, 2, and 2 ender pearls, and some wool, which I have a little bit left of. So, for those of you who know how they work, ender chests work on the basis of if they have the same colour on the top, they will connect to the same chest, essentially. So, for example, here are the 2 ender chests. Now, the first one is going to go... going down here. Are these starting to fuel up now, or are they just still? That's still got steam coming into it, though. That one doesn't, though. I will fix this. But as you can see now, this has got white on the top. Now, how this works is once this fills, it will take anything that's in there and transport it to this other chest, which is actually going to go here. However, I need to get a transfer node first, so that this can be fueled. So my plan is to hopefully drop the water, a transfer node just here, or some sort of way of getting the fuel basically from here into here to have these permanently fueled as well. So with that, guys, I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. I'm hopefully gonna have everything sorted. I think I'll show you guys how to make the elevator. I'll show you the fixes that I've done to end my misery of the bugs going on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.